Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We got an Escape from Tarkov update for you guys. Kind of a really big one, something we haven't seen in the past. BSG put out a tweet talking about what's going on the ATS server and how the recoil changes are being tested there. So let's talk about it. So here's the tweet. It basically says they're starting a new series of testing with the ETS. At this stage, they're offering to test the reworked recoil system. Other changes planned for patch 14 will become available for testing in upcoming stages. The main goal of the rework is to create more realistic and comfortable recoil mechanics with maximum configuration flexibility. This will allow to make balance changes based on analytics and feedback from players. So this sounds like to me that the recoil system is getting changed and possibly even the attachments eventually to where there isn't like one meta gun or one meta build for a gun, or maybe two, depending on what you're looking at. That you'd be able to use wider a range of attachments and the guns will still be usable. They talk about inviting people who have ETS to join and thanking those who do it. Now, if you're not in the ETS, you're probably not going to get in. I know tons of people that have had a year or 2 years of waiting for approval and they're not in there. I'm in. I know a lot of other people are too, but I don't know how the approval process works for that. So that's about all I can say to that. The big problem is we can't talk about actually what goes on inside the ETS. We can't talk about the recoil. We can't talk about anything else that's on the patch that is part of the terms of service for playing on the ETS servers. It's not really an NDA, though people talk to it like an NDA. It's terms of service. If you talk about what's on the ETS server, they'll boot you out of it. Now, I'm cautiously optimistic that BSG might change their mind on this. What we really need is a larger swath of community feedback and people discussing these changes to really get them dialed in and get them good. We can't do that right now. I'm doing tons of testing with Tower. Him and I are digging into everything we can think of with the different mechanics of how the recoil functions, what they changed, what they tweaked, just all that kind of stuff. So we really understand what is happening. And it's not just oh, this gun feels better, or oh, this gun feels worse, because that's super subjective. That's entirely dependent on each player's take on the weapon. But we won't be able to share any of this unless BSG changes their minds, or unless we get like specific permission from BSG. So we're going to put a bunch of stuff together just for feedback for BSG, and then hopefully we can share that with you guys at some point here shortly before the wipe. And like they said, there's more stuff to come, other changes planned for patch 14. So that could be armor hitboxes, for example. It'd be pretty cool to get to test those and see how well they function, along with things like suppressor changes, though I don't know if those are still in the patch or not. I forgot to ask and nobody else did. It was on the roadmap, but we didn't ask about it and it didn't get brought up. So it kind of makes me think that it's not coming. And then maybe vaulting. So we'll just have to wait and see. That's pretty much it. Just wanted to get an update out there for you guys. This is kind of a selfish video too, so that when I'm streaming or people are asking me questions, I can just point to this video instead of having to say the same thing over 100 times. So that's what this is. But regardless, appreciate you guys from watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Helps me out a ton. We'll pass you on to the next video if you're hanging around. If not, we'll see you in Tarkov.